She was like, she would have did anything to save her kids, and that's what she did. That's the type of mom she was. She was a hero. She loved all her kids to death. And we love her to death too. We would have did the same thing for her.
Defino De Vega is holding on to memories of his mom, Nicole Grayson, a mother who lost her life trying to save her youngest son. He says she was fishing with his little brother Saturday when one of them fell into the St. Johns River.
My 3-year-old little brother, he drops, I guess he something dropped in the water that he had, toy or something, and then I guess he was trying to get in. He slipped in the water deep. He slipped away in the water, and then my mom, I guess she panicked and she ran in the water and tried to save him. And
mother's instinct kicking in. Without question, Grayson jumped in to save her son's life. The Volusia County Sheriff's Office says after Grayson went into the water, a witness flagged down a boater who threw life preservers to her and her 4-year-old. Investigators say Grayson kept her little boy above the water as she began to drown. The boater was able to pull the 4-year-old to safety, and a Good Samaritan swam to reach Grayson and bring her back to the boat. She was rushed to the hospital where she died.
She drowned, trying to save my little brother and stuff. And he was heartbroken. And my mom, she was a strong woman. She would have did anything to keep her kids safe, and she did. She fought hard.
Her family sharing these photos on an online fundraiser, saying she was caring, supportive, selfless, and always willing to sacrifice her time to make sure her children had everything they needed. Now her 6 children are left to move forward without the woman they say always put them first, up until her final breath.
She was my #1 supporter. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do without her now, man.
First off, our thoughts, our prayers go all out to this family. I can't imagine. I can't imagine it. But I'll just say this. I mean, in a culture where we talk about, victimhood and division, this is what we started out. Everybody talk, Jasmine Crockett, Sonny Hostin are obsessed with it. Stories like this mother's remind us of timeless American values. I mean, it's nothing like a maternal sacrifice, a mother's love for her babies. All right. She's just a mom who didn't even think about the risk when she saw her baby was in danger. Wow. Nicole, your thoughts on this?
I feel for these children. And not just because of the tragedy of this accident, but from all accounts, she was a tremendous mom. They had a lot of fun. She was the fun mom, and it kind of makes you contrast that with all the things you see online with the mothers who are starving their children and beating their children and doing all these things. Here's this woman who's doing the right thing and sacrificed her life so that her child may live. Of course, we'll pray for them, but I want them to know that the only thing that survives death is love. Mm-hmm. And her love is going to be with them for all of their days. And hopefully they'll have comfort. Hopefully there are other family members who can step in and keep the 6 of them together. That would be really good. And I know their minds are not on that kind of thing, but logistically, there are some things that are going to have to happen to make sure these children are provided for and taken care of. And I'm sure their family's going to rally around them. But it is so sad to have heard this news.
Yeah. And the boy did survive. I see some people.
The baby did survive.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
Shelley, what do you?
It's heartbreaking. It's heartbreaking. It's almost like a Sophie's choice of sorts, right? Mm-hmm. I got the 5 here. I got to go after the 1, and then I want. It's heartbreaking. But I thought about what we were talking earlier. Again, the race hustlers, so to speak. They never show up for where they should be used, those skills, if you will, whatever their oration and oratory skills and talents are. They don't show up for those areas. The Ben Crumps and the Al Sharptons should be. It was just in Florida, I think it was. in
Yep.
Florida, maybe they could use their skills to help this family, like you said, Nicole, some kind of POA, power of attorneys, and legal things to keep these children together. Set up a GoFundMe, whatever the case may be, right? Set them up so that they can stay together, have the resources they need, and even if the other family members are going to be the adults, the overseers, to help them raise and rear these 6 children from here on out until adulthood. But no, they want to be out, scamming and defrauding and exploiting people who are actually grieving. So again, it's just a waste for these types of people who do that. This is just heartbreaking. I think the youngest, the baby was, 2 or 3. That's the one that went over, and that was the one that was, the baby was saved. I hope there's a father in the picture as well. It's just heartbreaking.
Yeah. And this mom, I mean, she sounds like an incredible woman. She was a caregiver by nature. She worked in hospice care. All right. She was a woman of faith. Family and community talk about her as positive, smiling. She was faith driven. So just a really wonderful, amazing woman. Gone too soon. So again, we are praying for that family, for the friends and everyone. We pray that they, people in the area wrap around that family and provide them with the healing and the security they need, shelter, food, all of it. I pray that they don't go, without anything as this goes on.
They need a good living trust. They put this GoFundMe money in there, so that these children can have what their mother would have wanted them to have, a secure and stable future, and hopefully with enough to boost them beyond any kind of long-term trauma that comes from not only losing their mother, but watching their mother die. That had to be a thing. So again, heartbreaking story, but the glory in it, the beautiful part in it, is that you see the son in the way he talked about his mother.
Yeah.
The way he talked about his mom. So he's got plenty of good memories to live with, but his pain is going to be immense, going to be absolutely immense.
All right, folks. Well, that does it for us tonight. Thank you all so much for watching. If you need some more, tomorrow night you can catch me on Christian Conservative. That's at KJ Christian Conservative. Tomorrow night, me and Michelle at 9 p.m. we bring you all the latest in news and pop culture from a biblical perspective. So you don't want to miss it. We got so much to talk about because not only did Jasmine Crocker come for the conservatives, she also has some nasty remarks about Christians. So we're going to talk about that and much more. You can catch it tomorrow on at KJ Christian Conservative. Until next time, folks, count your blessings and live a life of purpose. What's up, everybody? This is Poppin' Politics. Get your merch. Are you a Poppin' Politics fan? Are you unapologetically American? Or not black, not white American? We got it all for you right here. Get your merch.
Get the classic shirt. Classic. Goes with everything, comes in a variety of colors. Smart, edgy, conservative, like us, like you. This is a great way to support the channel. Click the merch button.
There is no shame in being an American. Get your shirt today and be unapologetic about it. Get your shirt, wear it, and be a proud American.
You can get it all in t-shirts and hoodies. You can get it in stickers, on bags. You can get it all on our website, metroconservativemedia.com, or our YouTube page, Pop and Politics, and tag over to store. You can get your merch and show you're proud to be an American and support Pop and Politics.